higher you get, Tigers will go ahead and face it off against the OK Mustangs. OK Mustangs suffering the defeat yesterday from Stillwell, 59-54, and Fort Gibson losing to Cushing in a very heated battle yesterday. Both these teams shooting the ball well, but just didn't have enough to push it to the final minutes of the game. Curtis Branch, what's your thoughts early on of this matchup?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd like to see if Parnell, number 11 from OK, can go on inside. I think that's an advantage for them. See if they can get him going. That gives them balance in their basket offensively, and I think gives OK a chance to win this ball game.
Yeah, let's see if that happens as number 23, Ashton Walters, starts the game off by trying to get the steal, but the ball goes out on Fort Gibson, and so we'll see how things transpire from here.
Three-two zone here. OK likes to run high-low action with Parnell and Swimmer. Gets them inside-out game, gives them a chance to get Diesel Davis going from the outside.
Walters goes in and throws that thing to Ramos. Ramos knocks down the open three.
Like he did yesterday, Ramos opens up scoring for OK with a long three. Crawley's been on fire in this tournament, misses that one from the top of the key. Good look, though.
Diesel Davis driving baseline, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Checking in your Tigers, number 25, Cooper Wicks.
You can hear Coach Clark telling Diesel Davis, stay off that line. Oh, yeah. He drives baseline a lot.
He loves the baseline drive, kick it to the backside.
Branch swings it around to Scott. There's Crawley, who's dominant back there on the three-point line. Wick puts that shot up. It's no good, but they get the offensive rebound, and they're going to call a push and a foul on the floor on the Diesel.
The Diesel, all 125 pounds of him.
Foul number 14, Diesel Davis, his first personal first-team foul on the Mustangs.
Branch for three. That's no good.
No relation. And every time he misses, he's not related. He hits one, he's my cousin.
He might be kin, huh?
Yeah, maybe kin.
Well, that one goes off of OK. And Ducky Swimmer will take an early exit from the ball game, and they'll bring in Chase Clark.
Ramos
open for three. That one rattles on out. Offensive rebound by Diesel Davis. He's going to put up the three. That's no good. Going up and skying for the rebound is Purnell, and it gets tipped away by his own teammate, it looks like. And they're going to call a foul.
It's foul on Diesel Davis. That's his second, I think.
That's interesting. That was an interesting call right there.
Yeah, I didn't think he had control to where you could call a foul. Scotty Ryan's one of the most veteran officials around. He's telling Coach Clark, I know what I'm doing. Coach Clark's like, I'm not sure you do. I've been involved in some great officiating conversations in my life, and there's some things said that you would expect.
And I was wondering when they were going to stop things and get the Diesel out of here, because he's got 2 early fouls in the first quarter.
Yeah. Where are they going to find scoring? He's one of the primary scorers from the outside.
You know what they got to do. You got to go down low with Purnell and Ducky Swimmer.
Yeah. They're going to pack that zone in. I think if I'm Fort Gibson, I would really try to take away the inside game, because the threat of Diesel Davis getting going from the outside is mitigated for the time being.
Crawley for 3. That's no good. Purnell will get the rebound and push it forward to Chase Clark.
For a small school, OK is really good on both ends of the boards.
Ramos, corner 3. That's good.
He's going to have to carry the load until they can get Davis back in. 6-2 lead early for the Mustangs.
Wick for 3. That's no good. Looks like he's gone a little cold from last night's scoring spree. Chase Clark wanted to pull up for that 3 right there, but they swing it around to Ramos. Ramos is ready to shoot, but decides to pass it away. Chase Clark's going to try to drive inside and hesitates at the 3-point line. They get it inside to Ducky Swimmer. Ramos for 3, and he knocks it down, baby.
Tito Ramos.
He looks at the student body and says, I can do this all night, guys. Crawley goes in and answers back really quickly, getting the 2.
Good response by Crawley, but give Tito Ramos credit. Wick trying to battle for a position down low with Parnell. OK playing tough man-to-man defense right here.
And they're going to call the foul on Walters.
Fouls number 11, Bryson Parnell, his first. Team foul number 3. Carl Garrett at the line to shoot 2. Diesel Davis, number 2, Chance Burke in for the Mustangs.
Although OK Mustangs got the lead right now, they're kind of starting off a little slow. Only person really doing anything and keeping them in this game is Ramos. Wick goes up, taps that one up.
Good rebound by Clark.
Clark, no good, misses the front end.
Freshman could have got about a foot closer. We got Diesel Davis back in, playing with 2 fouls.
Dangerous. Also, number 2, Chance Burke is in the game. He doesn't normally see a lot of minutes, but they're trusting him early in this contest, especially with the foul trouble they seem to be getting themselves into.
Not seen a lot of number 2, Chance Burke. Can he give him some offense?
Oh, no look pass to Chase Clark, and he knocks down the 3. I see you, Burke. Come in and let them know where you are. Great assist, no-look pass. Crawley's going to drive baseline and draw the foul on Ramos.
Boy, the faithful from OK don't like that call. And I'm telling you, most of OK's here, folks.
Yeah, they're deep here in the building. These guys really travel well.
Oh, it's fun to watch the OK. We've had them a couple times this year and had them last year, and really supported well by the community, as Fort Gibson is as the host tournament here. Tournament host, I should say. Crawley gets the second.
That pass stolen away, and Wick goes coast to coast. Making it a three-point ball game for the Mustangs. Trapped in the corner is Ducky Swimmer. Chase Clark's by himself at the top of the key and makes that thing rain and hoses the pose as well.
This starting off like the Cushing. We got a three fest here, 5 threes account for all of OK's points here.
Wick with the jumper. That foot was on the line, so it's a 2.
With a quick release.
He gets the start tonight. He didn't start yesterday.
He may be a professional bass fisherman. I'm telling you, it's all catch and release with him.
Ducky Swimmer with the jumper. That's no good. Tries to come in and get his own offensive rebound, but that's controlled by number 12, Nolan Sherrill.
Foul count 4-0 OK. Wick.
Catch and release again.
I'm telling you, catch and release. He's been on fire this week. Boy, he had 3 quick ones last night in the third quarter.
Burke in the corner gets it over to Ramos. Ramos thinks about the 3, decides to get inside a Ducky Swimmer. He's going to battle down low, and he gets it to Clark, and he knocks down the corner 3. So Ramos and Chase Clark are really keeping this OK Mustang team in the lead.
Chase Clark's like, why are you talking about Wick? Why about me? Good offense, both teams. Clark's open, lets it fly.
That one a little too strong. Strong rebound by Wick. Less than a minute remaining in the first quarter. Sherrill loses that one, and Ramos gets the steal. Clark thinks about it, is going to drive baseline, gets it over to Ducky Swimmer, and he gets fouled.
Nice job with a little pocket pass there. Off the dribble penetration. Swimmer up strong.
Great job by Chase Clark, knowing that he's hot from 3. Everybody's going to be crashing aggressively at him, so he uses that pump fake, gets him in the air, drives baseline, sees Ducky Swimmer, and gets the ball over to him quickly. Swimmer misses the first.
He's too close. I can't score from inside 3. All of them are coming from the outside. I'll tell you what that will do. You got Parnell coming back in for Swimmer. Going to see a little pressure here from the Mustangs. Coach Clark's like, look, Diesel, you got 2. I know you got one of the greatest names of all time, but you got 2 fouls as well.
Good hands by Burke as he tips that one out.
Scott been quiet tonight so far. Had a great game in the first round upset of Hale.
Swing that ball around. Thurburn is down low, kicks it out, and stolen by the Diesel.
Does he know how much time's left?
Burke is going to get it up for 3. Can he? And he's short. But what a first quarter it was, especially from behind the arc for the OK Mustangs. We're going to go on and get a break. When we come back, we'll give you second quarter action here at the Old Fort Classic on BravadoWirelessTV.com.
wireless companies keep getting big.
We're going Volti. If you're not on a Volti-compatible device...
Welcome back to second quarter action here as OK Mustangs lead the way 19-15 against the host team, the Fort Gibson Tigers.
Little man-to-man action here by Fort Gibson starts second quarter. Running America's play right here. Parnell been quiet so far. He was the offensive leader last night for OK.
What's America's play?
It's a play that everyone in America runs, so that's why they call it America's play. Seen it several times in this tournament, just like we've seen Diesel Davis hit threes several times in this tournament.
You still didn't answer the question. What's the actual play that everybody runs?
Well, it's what they just ran. That's what they call it. It's America's play.
Oh, that's what the name is America's play?
The name is America's play.
Oh, wow.
It's a continuity offense. Throw it to the weak side, screen away. You got a cutter coming to the ball, and then you got a stagger down with a guy coming up to the top of the key.
America's play.
America's play.
Wow.
Now, I'm not sure they call it that, but everyone in America has had this in their playbook.
Ramos for three. No. Rebound. And what do they call?
Call over the back on Clark.
Oh.
Seems like a touch foul relative to what how they've let him play so far. This is a veteran officiating crew. Guy ain't been on the ball, called state title game in 4A last year. Good crew. 1-3, maybe a 1. No, they're going. I think we got guys playing two different defenses. Looked like Diesel was in a man and Parnell was in a trap, zone trap.
Over the back on number 20 for the Fort Gibson Tigers. That's Carl Garrett.
That's number 20, Carl Garrett, his first team foul number 3.
Purnell gets that inbound pass and
7-3 so far for OK.
Burke is going to switch it around to Chase Clark. That long three is short. Ramos trying to get the offensive rebound, but Crawley ends up with it.
He's got to inch just a little closer. I mean, he's standing about 3 feet behind the line. If he gets 6 inches closer, still got room to shoot that and makes probably 2 more shots.
Got to remember Diesel Davis with 2 fouls as Cooper Crawley knocks down that 3, making it a 4-point game.
That's too much room for Diesel Davis. He just wasn't ready to shoot it. They have not gone inside and given Parnell much of a look. I'd like to see him get him a touch here.
Yeah, that battle between him and Wick is going to be interesting when they start going down there. Diesel Davis for 3. That's too strong. Ramos with the rebound. He gets it to Clark. Clark's 3. That's good.
Why not for the freshman? 4 threes on the night. He's having a game.
He certainly is.
Mom is a little bit excited in front of us. She's decided she's going to eschew the Bravado broadcast and have her own.
Got the camera working. That's for the highlight tape, baby.
Yeah. She gave us a great video of the boys when they're youngsters last night that we shared. And this whole community loves this program.
Maybe we'll get another look at that later on. Wick raises up and knocks down the jump.
I mean, it's going up, folks.
Clark, no good. Trying to get that still, but Cheryl does a good job of controlling it. And they call a walk on Garrett. Working down low is, and they're going to call a travel on Chase Clark.
Back in for your Tigers, number 40, Rocker Thornbrew.
when OK is at their best offensively, they have good ball movement, they have paint touches. When they get a little static is they start to play some one-on-one like you saw right there, and everyone else stands. And at any level, that's not good basketball. You might be able to get away with it if you're dynamic, but you really need to keep everyone involved. Nice trap right there.
Out of control is Crawley. And you can see he's a little disappointed in Wick right there.
Ducky Swimmer with a big board.
Ramos trying to set it up with Diesel. And an over the back on Wick.
I believe that these two teams matched up in last year's semifinal, and that OK last year's first round, and OK beat. Because it was the upset of the tournament last year.
Oh, yeah. Ramos's three is no good. Purnell's going to chase it down. And he gets it to go off what it looks like Cheryl. So stay over here with the Mustangs. Chase Clark will come back into the game, and Ramos will take a nice breather.
Hunter Branch back in for Fort Gibson as well. Got a high-low matchup. See if they go get a touch here. Down screen pinned down by Ducky Swimmer.
Chase Clark thought about taking that three behind the screen. Inside to Purnell, and they're going to call over the back on Thurber.
Great pin down by Parnell. If Clark gets that to his left hand instead of his right hand, it's a layup. Just missed it by 4 inches, like that.
Elevating and trying to get the rebound is Garrett, and he does. Crawley for three. That's short. Two minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the second quarter. OK Mustangs lead by 5. Getting a nice pass to Ducky Swimmer is Chase Clark.
The freshman is playing like a senior tonight. He's affecting the game in all areas. Good pressure there by Walter.
Walter doing a great job in the backcourt. Because of that, Fort Gibson is going to have to call a timeout. We're going to go ahead and take a quick timeout with them. When we come back, we'll bring you more action here at the Old Fort Classic.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Welcome back to second quarter action. Walters gets the steal. He's going to pass it to Chase Clark. And they swing it around. Got to remember, though, the OK Mustangs were kind of in the lead last night, just like this, when they faced off against Stillwell, who will be in the championship game tonight. So they've got to be able to maintain this lead.
Led by as many as 13 in the third quarter.
Ducky Swimmer goes up strong, then draws the foul.
I would say OK has an advantage on the boards. They're not getting touches because when they look to go inside, Fort Gibson is sagging on that. They're going to have to get it done with dribble penetration, help sliding over to take away the drive, and getting little handoff passes, little dump passes to Swimmer and Parnell, and then they've got to finish.
Good job by the Fort Gibson Tigers breaking that press. They get the ball inside to Wick, and he gets fouled by Swimmer.
His first, team foul number 6. Number 25, Cooper Wicks at the line to shoot 2.
Got it.
Cooper Wicks for the bubble. Number 12, Nolan Sherrill back in for the Tigers.
Chase Clark trying to work the ball inside to Ducky Swimmer. Banging down low, finally gets that pass around the baseline to Diesel Davis. Clark thought about the 3, deciding instead to run some offense, and that ball goes off of Scott's foot.
A little stagnant here. Want to extend this lead if you can.
They say that ball's tipped by Fort Gibson, so Chase Clark will come down and regain possession. Ducky Swimmer would shoot the J. That's no good, and it gets tipped away by Fort Gibson, so it'll stay down here once again with OK.
If I'm OK, I'm taking the last shot. I'm not giving them a chance to get momentum on a missed shot and a run out. I want a 7-point or greater lead going into halftime. Now, I probably would not start my offense till about 8 or 10. They're going to have a play drawn up. He's calling it now. Fort Gibson doing a good job showing a trap, kind of getting them out of the rhythm there. Out of bounds gives you a chance to reset here. You got to get the ball in the middle and then attack backside. He attacks backside with one extra pass to Davis.
This is Ducky Swimmer gets the rebound, though, doesn't have enough time to go back up. With that being the case, it's going to be halftime here as the OK Mustangs lead the way 29-22. We'll come back after these messages from Bravado Wireless and give you second half action here on Bravado Wireless.
At Bravado Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold. Go Bravado.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
We're going Volti. If you're not on a Volti-compatible device, it's time to stop by your local Bravado store to see if you are eligible for an upgrade. Any phones older than a Samsung 8, an iPhone 7, or 3G data devices all need to be upgraded.
You are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Stop by your local Bravado Wireless store to discover our current plans and promotions.
Well, dude, I didn't see anything.
We're Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines. Because we live where you live. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Hey, you should have been here. Yeah, he broke the school record. It was amazing.
Yeah, I saw it. It was amazing.
What do you mean? How did you see it?
It's on Bravado TV.
Let Bravado Wireless keep you connected with unlimited home internet plans starting at just $49.99 per month. Restrictions apply. See store for details. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
At Bravado Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold, go Bravado.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
We're going Volti. If you're not on a Volti-compatible device, it's time to stop by your local Bravado store to see if you are eligible for an upgrade. Any phones older than a Samsung 8, an iPhone 7, or 3G data devices all need to be upgraded.
You are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first. We are owned and operated right here in Eastern Oklahoma. We live where you live. We proudly connect you to your family, friends, and business partners wherever they are. Dallas, Seattle, Taipei, Toronto, and anywhere else in the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
Stop by your local Bravado Wireless store to discover our current plans and promotions.
Well, dude, I didn't see anything.
We're Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
There is truly no place like home. Right here in Eastern Oklahoma, Bravado Wireless provides the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month. We believe in strong, connected communities. That's why we live stream community events like local football games. You may not know us by name, but we'll be at the same festivals and cheering for our kids on the same sidelines, because we live where you live. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
You are called to be bold, to live out loud, to make the most out of every moment. You share these moments with your friends and family, side by side, across town and across the world. We are Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection, coverage, speed, service, the latest technology. These aren't options. They're not special offers. They are obligations to you. We believe in building a community, your community. Bravado Wireless.
Hey, you should have been here. Yeah, he broke the school record. It was amazing.
Yeah, I saw it. It was amazing.
What do you mean? How did you see it?
It's on Bravado TV.
Let Bravado Wireless keep you connected with unlimited home internet plans starting at just $49.99 per month. Restrictions apply. See store for details. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
At Bravado Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with honesty and integrity. That's why we offer upfront competitive pricing with no hidden fees in our plans. For $40 a month, you get unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide coverage. No data caps and no restrictions. No matter if it's your first, second, or third line, you only pay $40 per month per line. All of that with coverage on America's best network. We're your local service provider. Come get to know us. Go bold, go Bravado.
Big wireless companies keep getting bigger and bigger, but their coverage where you live is still small. At Bravado Wireless, we provide the best unlimited talk, text, and data for only $40 a month, right here in Eastern Oklahoma. You deserve to connect fast to your family, friends, and colleagues, wherever they are, with no interruptions and no excuses. Don't buy into big. Go bold. Go Bravado. Visit bravadowireless.com or visit one of our stores, where we make it easy to join our family. Bravado Wireless. We believe in the power of connection.
We're going Volti. If you're not on a Volti-compatible device, it's time to stop by your local Bravado store to see if you are eligible for an upgrade. Any phones older than a Samsung 8, an iPhone 7, or 3G data devices all need to be upgraded.
You are called to be bold. You have a right to the best wireless service, high-speed internet, and customer service at a price you can feel good about. At Bravado Wireless, we know this, and that's why we put you and your community first.
At Bravado Wireless, we don't believe in wasting your time or ours. Our mission is to serve you with
Welcome back to BravadoWirelessTV.com as we're here taking part in the Old Fort Classic here in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Second half action is about to take place in the third place boys game as the Fort Gibson Tigers, the host team, takes on the OK Mustangs. The Mustangs doing a lot of good things in the first half. What are your thoughts on both teams' performance, though, Curtis?
Well, they were great from deep. I mean, they got 8 threes in the first half, so 24 of their 29 came from deep. They're a team that can play inside out. I would argue, from what we've seen in the past couple of tournaments we've covered them in, they prefer to go inside and out. I'd like to see them change that in the second half. Hot shooting for Fort Gibson continues. Blaine Scott's been a little quiet, and so is Hunter Branch. I think you'll see those guys get going here in the second half as they mount a comeback.
Parnell going inside and doesn't get fouled, and they'll go the other way. Wicks, that shot's no good. Rebound by Purnell. Walters thinks about the three in the corner, decides not. Davis says, I will, and he'll knock it down.
Diesel Davis. Second three on the night. 8-point lead here by the Mustangs.
Oh, and Purnell denies that entry pass. And Ducky Swimmer will pull it on out and get it to Davis, and Davis will shoot the corner three. That's no good. Ducky Swimmer's there for the offensive rebound and the putback, and he gets a nice spin on the ball, but no good. He'll get another rebound.
Boy, Davis trying to get that shot up before Branch got to him. He steps into that one. Got it!
Rattles that thing home.
That is 10 threes on the night for the Mustangs. They're playing inside. Out for sure, mostly out here.
Mostly out.
Good pass. Nice finish there by Garrett. Feels like Fort Gibson's trying to go inside more than OK is.
Diesel Davis for three one more time. No good. That's off the front end.
Good look, just a little short.
Got to remember, Diesel Davis is playing with 2 fouls.
Wick can't track that down on the long rebound. I'd expect Fort Gibson to change this up a little bit. OK is way too comfortable running their offense right now.
9-point lead. Diesel Davis, corner three. That's too rough. Ramos goes up on the glass. That's no good. Then Purnell.
Wow, 3 chances there. Go ahead, Dion.
That shot off the backboard, and then they call a foul on Crawley. Just a little out of control.
Yeah. Best look that Parnell has had, and couldn't get it to go there. This team in their class has got a chance to make a run in the state tournament, and got good balance inside-out game.
I agree.
Boy, Parnell called for the foul on the back screen. And the fans are getting involved. We've had some great fan interactions last couple of nights, and the OK fans don't want to see another one slip away here. There's always one side that thinks the officiating's bad.
Yes, there is. As Walter gets called for that foul.
We were in the middle of a Stillwell, almost a mutiny during the girls' game, and then we had Fort Gibson fans walk over to us last night and couldn't believe how bad the officiating was towards them. Both teams trying to go inside, not relying on the three, but they're being ineffective, can't score. I think that's because both teams are very good post-wise. Play good post defense. You practice against good post players, you learn how to play good post defense. Scotty Bryan says that's out on Walter. Ducky Waters back in for Tito Ramos.
Crawley in the corner. Scott, nice jumper.
Kind of had to force that one, but did a good job finishing it.
And that shot from Chase Clark.
Did you know the bank was open on Saturdays?
Let me check. It's still open for Chase Clark, I guess.
Bank is always open for Chase Clark.
He must have one of those black cards.
Timeout taken by Fort Gibson. Haven't decided if it's a 30 or a full 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here.
9-point lead for the OK Mustangs, as you know, the second half hasn't been as clean of basketball as we saw there in the second quarter. What were your thoughts?
Well, I think both teams are trying to establish inside presence. One, maybe to get the other side into foul trouble. And I think for OK, because it's a big part of their offense. We've seen Fort Gibson just rain threes the past 2 nights, so I don't think it's as big a part of their offense as what going to Parnell and Ramos is, and or Parnell and Swimmer, but they've combined for 2 points. I mean, Parnell had 22 last night.
And they're going to call a foul on Davis. That'll probably be his third. They get him in the air as he comes down with the pump on the pump fake.
Bryant Allen.
Scott driving baseline till he's cut off by Swimmer. Wick's shot no good. Rebound by Thurber. That shot by Scott is good, though. That's going to be making a 7-point lead.
Closest they've been in a while.
Chase Clark breaking them down and getting it to Ducky Swimmer.
Great job, dribble penetration. Good things happen. Talked about they needed to do that in the second quarter, and that's a good example of it.
Crawley for 3, no good. Rebound by Purnell, and he's pushing the ball up the floor. He's going to bounce pass it to Bryant, and he can't control the pass, and they're going to call a double dribble. And that was just, you got to blame that one on Walters. That pass, the trajectory was so low, the bounce pass didn't really work for him.
Well, the guy fresh into the game, first touch of the night, probably pull that one out and try to run some offense. You see the good lead for Swimmer there, though, on the replay.
And that pass too high, and it's going to come over here.
Ramos back in.
Chase Clark bringing it up. Kicks it out to Ramos, foot on the line, so that shot's no good. But guess who's there? Purnell for the rebound and the putback.
Good job by Purnell, first points of the game.
Wick knocks down the 3.
Looking for Purnell inside.
And they're going to call Garrett on the foul again. They continue to foul down low when they're trying to deny Parnell and Ducky Swimmer the ball. Purnell swings it around to Ramos. Gets it to Walters. Pump fake, goes in the air, gets on the glass, and draws the foul.
Girls final follows this, 7 o'clock tip. Be a good one tonight. Fort Gibson Lady Tigers, the host team, facing off against, I know, Lady Longhorns. This would get it to double digits. Can't run, that's a turnover. Spot throw in. Off the tip on the out inbounds play, that's a spot throw. You cannot move along the baseline in that standpoint.
And you can see Coach Dickerson frustrated on the sideline. Oh, nice pass to Clark, swinging around to Ramos, trying to make the extra pass here. And Clark's ready to shoot it, clapping his hands, misses the front end, but guess who's there to clean it up? Purnell, but he gets his block by Wick.
Boy, the Mustang fans don't like that one. I think it's a clean block, though.
I think so as well. Oh, and the nice turnaround jumper from guess who? Nolan Sherrill.
You know what we call that?
What?
Saucy.
I agree, baby. I agree.
Good ball movement. Diesel Davis, can he connect? Going the other way. Parnell throws the guy down. And Mustangs in control. The Mustangs are in control, but they feel like they're panicking a little bit here. And they're clearly in control of this ball game. 8-point lead. Motions over a couple of calls getting the best of them, it looks like.
Owen Sherrill having a little trouble controlling the dribble. Anytime Crawley touches that ball, you can hear the head coach on the other side yelling, shooter, shooter, shooter. They're doing a good job of coming up on him aggressively anytime he touches the ball. And good job, help defense by Chase Clark to tip that one away from Wick.
Boy, Crawley was trying to lock and load there.
That pass almost stolen away. Gets it into Scott. Good help defense by Walters, and then coming up with the steal is Diesel Davis.
8-point lead.
Got to get into the play. 5 seconds remaining. Ramos for three from the corner, and he drains it. And that's the end of the third quarter with the lead, 46-35. We'll go to the fourth here at the old Ford Classic on Bravado Wireless.
Right now, more than ever, we're choosing to take the back roads and stay off of the beaten path. We're doing all that we can to avoid the crowds and the hustle of the city. While we know that taking the road less traveled isn't for everyone, it's where we feel most at home. Every turn down this road could be challenging, and much like you, we know the harder the challenge, the greater the reward. That's why each and every day, Bravado Wireless is growing our network further down the county roads and down the roads less traveled. We're making sure wherever your road may lead, you're always connected. We are Bravado Wireless, Oklahoma's own wireless provider.
Welcome back to action here in the fourth quarter of the third place boys game. Fort Gibson trailing by 11. Okay, Mustangs trying to hold on with the lead for a second night in a row.
Great job by Ramos going straight up on that one, and Sherrill misses the layup. Walters hesitates on the three once again. Diesel Davis doesn't, and that shot rains on in.
4 threes for him, 4 threes for Ramos, and 4 threes for Chase Clark. get that kind of production out of those 3 guards. That's hard to beat, folks.
Crawley from deep. That's no good. Rebound by Ducky Swimmer, and he races up the floor.
Swimmer's been great on the defensive boards tonight. Great catch by Ramos. Got 2 shooters on the backside, 1 extra pass. Diesel Davis.
No good. Crawley with the rebound.
You know, OK's a very unselfish ball club, but almost too unselfish at times.
Scott with the layup. And they're going to call a timeout. And we'll go ahead and take a timeout with them. We'll be right back here on Bravado Wireless at the Old Ford Classic.
Hey, you should have been here. Yeah, he broke the school record. It was amazing.
Yeah, I saw it. It was amazing.
What do you mean? How did you see it?
It's on Bravado TV.
Let Bravado Wireless keep you connected with unlimited home internet plans starting at just $49.99 per month. Restrictions apply. See store for details. We are Bravado Wireless, and we believe in the power of connection.
Back as we're in the middle of the 4th quarter. Ramos puts it up the 3, and that's how we get things started off.
Fort Gibson calls timeout, sets up a half-court trap. They throw it vertical over the top and get an easy 3 in the corner. And Davis on the push, and Wick will foul. 15-point lead here, 6:13 to go.
Walters will bring the ball up. Diesel Davis, pump fakes. Gives it to Walters.
Nice more continuity offense here, trying to take some time off the clock.
That 3-point shot's missed, but saved by Diesel Davis. They're going to call a timeout by OK.
Just out-hustled Fort Gibson to that loose ball. Going to be a 30-second timeout here. We'll stay here.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Interesting tonight, this girls' final. Teams very familiar with each other. Be interesting to see if they play each other the same way they have. Or if they mix it up here in the finals. You got them up to date to prepare, and this really is a game that's big for state tournament or state playoff seeding and kind of positioning yourself in the brackets. So it's a game I think that probably Fort Gibson needs more than Inola because of records and head-to-head in the past. So it'll be interesting to see what Fort Gibson does to come out, and we've seen them throw some curveballs at guys in the final, their opponents in the finals. See what Coach Lowe's got cooked up for them tonight.
That's Fort Gibson and Inola tonight at 7 o'clock, right after this game, which we are in the 4th quarter in right now with 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
Good ball movement. I think they're going to look for just a good shot. I don't think they're trying to necessarily delay. Just trying to run offense to get a good shot. Fort Gibson scrambling. If you handle the ball, you're going to get wide open layup here.
It's going to be a foul on Crawley.
announcer says, I'll just run my offense here and shoot a shot. Not a bad look.
And they call a foul on Chase Clark.
Scott did a good job of stepping into Clark. It's a technique you see a lot more today is kids driving to the basket. That first step before they go to the layup, they step into the defender, which draws the contact. Defenders riding in the same space they have been, they initiate contact and they get the foul a lot of the time.
And Wicks gets that layup, a contested one at that.
If you're okay, you cannot hold the ball against this. You got to move it. I feel like that's what they're doing here. They're trying to take off so much time. They're not being aggressive and looking at the basket. Simple basketball still works here.
They get the ball to Diesel Davis. That three is no good. Rebounded by Scott.
Look for Fort Gibson to make a push here.
Scott three is no good. Rebound by Ramos.
You don't quit running offense here if you're okay. And you got to scramble a little bit if you're Fort Gibson. That will get you in trouble is holding it in a trap zone.
Oh, and that thing's poked away. And Scott, jumper's no good. Rebound by Ramos.
Fort Gibson needed that one to go. Had numbers, came away empty-handed. Yeah, much better job looking towards the basket.
Burke gets it in the corner.
Don't jump and throw a pass.
Why not, Coach? I'm an athlete.
Well, if you're in the NBA, you get traded. Not many good things can happen when you do that. Well, I'm not sure why you take Diesel Davis out here.
Well, the reason he took him out is because he took an early three when they're trying to waste time right now. And I think, what's your philosophy on players kind of making mistakes and pulling them out of the game?
Well, I think it depends on the circumstance. I mean, I think if Diesel hit 3 or 4 in a row, like he did in the stretch of the ball game, I think it's a great shot. I think he's missed 2 or 3 in a row, and you're trying to run clock. I don't think it's as good a shot. But you need him for his ball handling, I think. This much better ball movement. Like, I like that shot. I don't think you try to run it to nothing. You still got to play basketball, and you got a guy that's hit 5 threes. Let him take it, and he hits a 6th. Makes it 16-point game, 2:44 to go.
That being the case, 30-second timeout by OK Mustangs. And I wonder what they're kind of discussing right now. I mean, you make the three, you call a quick timeout and kind of figure some things out. What's the conversation like?
Maybe to get Davis back in the ball game, maybe totally substitution related, but maybe to tell them, hey, we got 2 minutes and we win this ball game. Sometimes it's to reassure them of where they're at in the situation of the game. You don't want to foul. You don't want to let Fort Gibson score points with the clock not running.
Understood.
Davis tried to check himself back in to no avail. I like the effort by Davis trying to sneak back in the ball game.
That pass almost stole it away by Burke.
Good job of recognizing the shooters here. You got 2 posts in the ball game, down 16. And you got a shooter in Crawley.
Ramos goes up and gets that rebound stolen away by Sherrill.
Turnover there. Diesel Davis will make his way back into the ball game now.
Number 14, Diesel Davis, back into the Mustangs.
Spot throw in. Got to make yourself available here. Like, I don't mind Ducky Swimmer going there and shooting a layup. I don't mind any of those shots.
Purnell's going to get it back to Chase Clark in the corner.
Boy, Ramos says, I'll take this one. Parnell, great board. Kicks it back out. Clark's like, Oh, hold off. That was close.
Very close. Instead of calling the foul, they'll just keep it right here.
Don't know if they're going to give us 40 minutes before this thing kicks off, and we're about 35 minutes from 7 o'clock. May start it early.
And that ball goes out of bounds on Scott.
This is the great ball game here for a great win for the Mustangs. Gives them a chance to really have some momentum on the final stretch here. Beat a 4A school and play well. They had a chance to get to the finals of this. I think they're one of the 2 or 3 best teams in this tournament. And give Stillwell all the credit in the world, coming back from double-digit deficit late third quarter and just willed their way to victory last night versus OK, or UBC and OK at 8:30. And look forward to that ball game as well. You got a hot Cushing team coming in off of really kind of getting their football players rounding into shape. And then you got a Stillwell team that's, very well-rounded, deep squad, can play a lot of good pick-and-roll basketball. And it'll be an interesting matchup here in the boys' game, too, at 8:30.
Again, that boys championship game will be at 8:30, Stillwell versus Cushing.
Ramos gets them both. His only points of the night inside the three-point line.
Scott elevates. This is that. Crowley's going to get it back. Scott's going to put up the 3, and that's no good. And then Purnell's going to get the rebound.
But you follow high school boys basketball. Keep OK Mustangs on the radar as they make a run to the state tournament here, folks. Congratulations to Coach Clark and the Mustangs for a 57-39 victory for third place here in the Old Fort Classic.
Well, that's going to do it for the third place games. Coming up next, we got championship action. It'll be the Inola Lady Longhorns facing off against the Fort Gibson Lady Tigers. Come on back, folks, here on BravadoWirelessTV.com.
This broadcast is a copyright of Bravado Wireless. This game and broadcast should not be reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed without the express written consent of Bravado Wireless and its management.